Leo, I'm Eleanor, and welcome to your second week of February Pick a Card reading. Thank you to all my new subscribers, and if you'd like to keep up with the storyline yourself as it unfolds, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If during the reading at any time you hear something that resonates or feel like something is going to help you on your path, go ahead and hit that like button. I have stack 1, 2, and 3. They are timestamped below. I'm using Affirmators in relationships and love, and also Tarot of the Secret Forest. No, Tarot of the Magical Forest, totally different deck. We are unpacking the 6 of Cups, which is your monthly energy, as well as Cancer and Scorpio also got this same one. So you may be reconnecting with a Cancer or Scorpio from your past, but this is going to be reclaiming a more childlike and a more innocent something from your past and getting back to a less burdened time. And the weekly energy is playfulness. And so if you would comment below, I would love to hear all about the way you're choosing to play this week. These cards came out in readings that are linked below if you want to catch up and see how I talk more about these, as well as information on how to get a personal reading with me. So Leo, let's get started with stack 1. You have the Hierophant, reverse 5 of Swords, and Wholeness. So an image I'm getting around this is those old, like, it's been a while since I've seen a TV commercial. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I remember my childhood watching commercials like that were Starburst or Skittles or maybe Kool-Aid soda, the type of thing where you have the buttoned up librarian or the teacher or a parent, someone that's all uptight and probably has glasses that have the chain, you know, someone that's very much part of tradition and structure. And then they get a taste of this thing that the kids are all enjoying, and then they start to party and they start to shake and they'll loosen their tie or whatever, and they start to loosen up and have fun and play. And so I feel like a little bit that's what's happening with you. You're getting a taste of that thing that we lose a little bit as we grow up. We start to tighten up and start to try to mold ourselves into this idea of what tradition and structure demands of us. And I feel like you're starting to release this need to conform and to measure up to traditional and cultural standards. And the way that trying to do so before has curtailed some of your playfulness and curtailed some of your freedom. And so there's a sense to where you're starting to recognize the complete wholeness and the perfection that you are when you stop using tradition as a yardstick for yourself, and that you've been missing out on some fun because of that. All right, stack 2, reverse 2 of Pentacles, Hermit in reverse, and I'm a catch. And that has to do with self-respect. And the first thing I want to talk about with this self-respect is the way you may have been not respecting yourself in taking responsibility for things that aren't yours. The way we're taught as we grow up and as we become more adult and take responsibility, we're taught to go beyond just taking responsibility for ourselves, but to be responsible for other people's feelings and to be responsible for other people's choices, and to go back to before you learn that and try to reparent yourself and reteach yourself in a way that unburdens you from feeling responsible for anything and anyone that is not under your control. So there is a sense here of coming out of your shell with this reverse Hermit, and that there's I feel like with this 2 of Pentacles, with it being upturned right like this, there's been a way that you've been carefully curating your image and trying to keep it controlled and try to manage your image and manage expectations of you, and trying to be something that masks your imperfections, that you may feel or perceive that you have these certain imperfections, and that you have to create this balance or this image around them so that they aren't seen, or so that you can feel more confident. And so I'm feeling that when you can release that feeling of being responsible for others, then maybe you can see the ways that those imperfections aren't real because they're based on other people's expectations and not something that's authentic to you. And then you can let go of that need to manage and control an image, come out of your shell and be more truly you and have some more fun and be able to play with that. Okay, stack 3, you have the Star, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and Levity, which is about laughter and lightening up. So this feels a little as though I want to say to you, it's not that serious, is the overall theme of all of this. It's as though it's time to, that the more adulting you've had to do, the more you have the weight of adulthood that slowly weighs down your shoulders and weighs down your spine, and it brings your gaze lower and lower and lower to the ground. And Ace of Pentacles is this earth, and I feel like it's looking at your feet and looking at the ground and the material dirt so much that it's calling you to look away from your feet and the ground and up towards the stars and up towards making new wishes and going back to this more open-minded and open-hearted, lighter, take the load of responsibility off to get your feet up out of the concrete blocks that they've been stuck in and access some more lighthearted energy and to get you some laughter and get you some fun and to maybe take a step back and realize the ways that adulting has become a slow drain of your energy and has started to accumulate weight on the way you hold yourself and the way you view things and the trajectory of your gaze. And can you chip away at some of that and lighten it up and bring yourself up into a lighter energy, back to the Six of Cups, childhood-like, and playfulness. That is the whole theme. So this really ties together nicely, Leo. All right, so stick around because I have another one coming out soon. Thank you.